Hey guys, so today I'm doing a story about this one time I decided to steal some cigarettes from a store. Okay, so to start off, I don't smoke cigarettes even at all. Like, I've always smoked a few my whole life, so this was pretty fucking pointless for me. So this took place back in freshman year, so it was like 2014, I believe. This was like a random, just like Thursday, I think. I got out of school, and back then, freshman year, I had a friend, and he was from North Korea, and his name was Chenmen. And Chenmen was really, really into smoking cigarettes. He was obsessed with cigarettes. He was full addicted to them. So after school, me and Chenmen and a few other people, we go down to this one spot near our high school, and we smoke a few bowls of weed, and then we're kind of high. My two other friends, they both had to go home, so they both left, so it was just me and Chenmen. And Chenmen lives kind of near me, so we usually go home together. So we started going home together, and we're passing by a gas station on the way home. He was out of cigarettes completely, so he wanted to go get some. But being that we were like 14, 15, we had no access to them really. So he devised a crazy smart plan to like give me his like card and go to the ATM in the store and be like, hey, the card's not working, you come over and help me out. And he would go in and take the cigarettes and like run out real fast, right? So I went up to the machine, I called the guy over, he was like, oh, I'm not sure why it's not working. And I see Chenmen run in, steal and run out, and the guy immediately turns around, chases him down, and there's a guy like in the automobile repair shop kind of area, and he chased him down too, so they caught him. They took our skateboard. Chenmen just ran because that's what he does. So he ran. I stayed because I'm smart. Basically, the cops came, took my information down. They asked me who he was. I told them what happened. Basically, the cops just went and caught Chenmen. My dad came. My dad was kind of mad because I didn't really do much in that. I was kind of like the participant in it. So fast forward like another 2 months later, I had to go attend some stupid meeting at the local like police department about like why not to steal. And I went to the meeting, and it was like a 5-minute meeting. They're just like, don't steal, go attend this class out here, give me an address and a date. I went out to the meeting out in the middle of buttfuck nowhere. And here's where it gets interesting. I went to this meeting, right? And I was like in a room full of kids who were just completely like drug addicts. It was so wrong. And I'm like, I don't belong here. But yeah, so I was in there, and what we did was we watched a movie on like why it's bad to steal, and why it's bad to smoke weed, why it's bad to drink, and like why everything's bad basically. Class went on for about like half a day. It was probably like a 10-hour class. Basically 9 hours just watching a stupid movie. You got like a 20-minute break during those hours, and then you just take a test that says you understand the information and pass it, and you're done. Took my test. It was stupid, easy questions. It's like, when you see cigarettes, do you steal cigarettes? And it's like, yes, no, if I want to. And I'm like, okay, well, yeah. And then another question was like, if you're going to smoke weed, should you or should you not? And I was like, well, what? Yeah, so that's it. A few weeks later, I had to go back to the police department and be like, I took the class and show him proof. But Chenmen never did that because he moved back to North Korea. So, like, he kind of got off the hook pretty easily there. And then to follow up on what I did, I had to go do community service for a few hours. So I went to this kind of church area where I used to live, and I handed out bread and, like, snacks to homeless people. Upside to this was that, like, all of the food I handed out, if like the bread was not all taken, I could keep whatever was left over. So I would go home with like a fucking like garbage bag just full of donuts and like bread and stuff. So that was pretty cool. Other than that, that's about all I have really for the story. So yeah, I'll keep you guys posted on new stuff. So I'll see you guys later. Bye.
To show you where I come from, I'm vexed, fuming. I've had it up to here. My days of paying dues are over. Acknowledge me is in there. Yeah. Head for the border, go get a taco. I see record from the jump street, meaning from the get-go. Sit back, relax, and let yourself go. Don't sweat what you heard, but act like you know. Yes, yes, y'all.